Hello, lovely friends. Welcome to Oraterra. I'm so glad you're here today. We're diving into the timeless elegance of classic French country homes, inspired by the graceful touch of Christian Dior. Whether you adore soft pastels, delicate lace, or vintage charm, this video is packed with beautiful ideas to inspire your own space. So, stay with me until the end. We'll explore every detail that brings this elegant style to life, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere you'll love. Let's get started on this charming journey together. Step into a classic French country living room where soft blush pinks and gentle grays wrap you in warmth. Imagine plush velvet armchairs with carved wooden legs and a crystal chandelier casting a cozy glow. The vintage gilded mirror above the marble fireplace adds a touch of timeless elegance, while lace curtains gently frame the windows, inviting soft light to dance across a richly patterned rug. It's a space that feels like a delicate embrace of rustic charm and refined beauty. Picture a dining room bathed in creamy lavender tones, where a rustic oak table sits beneath a wrought iron chandelier draped with silk ribbons. Elegant linen slipcovers and hand-painted ceramics create a graceful setting. Vintage botanical prints add character to the walls, while sheer curtains soften the sunlight. It's a perfect blend of countryside comfort and Christian Dior's signature elegance, inviting you to savor every moment in style. Imagine a kitchen painted in soft blue-gray with marble countertops and antique brass handles. The farmhouse sink sits beneath windows framed by delicate lace curtains, while open shelves display charming earthenware and crystal decanters. A vintage clock and fresh lavender add personality, and a rustic wooden island anchors the space. This kitchen feels like a warm hug, where elegance meets everyday comfort in perfect harmony. Envision a bedroom with a wrought iron canopy bed dressed in crisp white linens edged with lace and silk ribbons. Soft creams, pale golds, and lavender tones create a peaceful retreat. A vintage vanity with a gilded mirror holds crystal perfume bottles, and floral chintz curtains frame the windows. The plush rug and pastoral toile murals make this room feel like a serene, elegant sanctuary straight from a classic French countryside dream. Step into a bathroom where a clawfoot tub with elegant curves invites relaxation. Soft blue and white Delft tiles surround the space, while vintage brass fixtures add a luxurious touch. A carved wooden vanity with porcelain basins and lace-trimmed towels create cozy charm. Gilded mirrors and fresh peonies complete the scene, bathed in soft natural light filtered through embroidered curtains. It's a serene escape, filled with timeless grace. Imagine a library with cream bookshelves filled with leather-bound books and antique gold leaf tomes. A deep mauve velvet armchair sits beside a carved wooden side table holding crystal decanters. Delicate toile wallpaper and a crystal chandelier create a warm, inviting glow. A pastel Persian rug softens the floor, while lace curtains gently filter the light, blending rustic French charm with refined elegance inspired by Dior. Picture a sunroom in soft ivory and pale sage, furnished with wrought-tan pieces cushioned in floral fabrics and silk pillows. A gilded mirror reflects light from a crystal chandelier, while lace curtains frame windows overlooking a lush garden. Terracotta tiles and a pastel aubusson rug add warmth. Porcelain planters filled with lavender and roses bring nature indoors, creating a space that's both elegant and inviting. Imagine a foyer in creamy tones with dusty rose accents, where a carved wooden console table holds crystal candle holders and fresh peonies in porcelain vases. A large gilded mirror with rococo details reflects soft light from a delicate chandelier. The richly patterned rug and toile wallpaper create an inviting atmosphere that perfectly blends rustic French charm with Dior's sophisticated elegance. Step into a dressing room awash in blush and cream pastels, featuring a vintage carved wood vanity with an ornate gilded mirror. Silk and lace fabrics cascade from open wardrobes, while crystal perfume bottles and antique jewelry boxes sit on marble countertops. A plush velvet ottoman rests on a hand-woven rug with floral motifs. Lace curtains embroidered with roses filter soft natural light, creating a space that feels both luxurious and timeless. Picture a study with a large antique white wooden desk topped with brass candlesticks and vintage leather books. Muted toile wallpaper adorns the walls, while a dusty rose velvet armchair offers a cozy reading nook. Crystal chandeliers cast a warm glow over a pastel aubusson rug. Sheer lace curtains frame tall windows, blending rustic charm with refined Dior elegance for a perfectly serene workspace. Imagine a nursery painted in soft pastel pink with floral toile wallpaper featuring delicate rose motifs. A vintage carved crib with lace bedding sits beside a plush velvet rocking chair. A hand-woven rug in cream and blush hues warms the floor, while lace curtains filter gentle sunlight. Antique porcelain dolls and crystal mobiles add subtle charm, making this room a peaceful, feminine retreat inspired by Dior's timeless elegance. Step into a conservatory awash in cream and pale blue, filled with wrought iron furniture cushioned in floral chintz. Crystal chandeliers cast a warm glow over porcelain planters bursting with lavender and roses. Terracotta tiles soften under a pastel aubusson rug, while lace curtains embroidered with floral patterns frame tall windows overlooking manicured gardens. This space perfectly captures Dior's blend of rustic charm and sophisticated grace. Picture a guest bedroom with walls painted in dove gray and adorned with toile wallpaper depicting pastoral scenes. A wrought iron bed dressed in crisp linens edged with lace anchors the room. A vintage vanity with a gilded mirror and crystal perfume bottles adds elegance. A plush rug in lavender and cream warms the floor, while sheer lace curtains allow soft light to fill the serene space. Imagine a breakfast nook bathed in cream and pale yellow, with a rustic wooden table surrounded by floral linen cushions. A crystal chandelier draped with silk ribbons hangs overhead, and vintage botanical prints adorn the walls. Lace curtains with floral embroidery frame windows overlooking a garden. Checkerboard tiles softened by a pastel aubusson rug complete this charming space inspired by Christian Dior's timeless style. Step into a hallway covered in muted toile wallpaper with soft cream and dusty rose tones. A carved wooden console table-topped with crystal candle holders and fresh peonies stands beneath a gilded rococo mirror. A richly patterned aubusson rug warms the floor, while sheer lace curtains softly frame tall windows. Warm light from a delicate chandelier enhances this inviting, elegant space. Imagine a laundry room with soft blue-gray cabinetry, antique brass handles, and marble countertops. A farmhouse sink sits beneath lace curtains embroidered with floral motifs. Open shelves display earthenware and crystal decanters, while vintage brass fixtures add warmth. Checkerboard tiles softened by a pastel aubusson rug complete this charming space where rustic French style meets refined elegance. Picture a powder room painted in cream with pale gold and lavender accents. A vintage clawfoot sink with brass fixtures stands beneath a gilded rococo mirror. A richly patterned aubusson rug in pastel tones warms the floor, while lace curtains embroidered with florals filter natural light. Antique porcelain vases filled with peonies and crystal candle holders add a serene, sophisticated touch. Step into an attic retreat with soft white exposed beams and muted toile wallpaper. A daybed dressed in crisp linens edged with lace and silk ribbons sits beside a vintage vanity with a gilded mirror. Plush velvet cushions add warmth, and a handwoven aubusson rug anchors the space. Sheer lace curtains allow soft natural light, creating a cozy, elegant sanctuary inspired by Dior's timeless style. Imagine a wine cellar with rustic stone walls softened by antique wooden racks. Soft lighting from crystal sconces warms the room, highlighting vintage barrels and hand-painted ceramic decanters. A richly patterned rug in cream and lavender tones covers the floor, while lace curtains embroidered with florals frame a small window. Carved wooden shelves display fine glassware, blending timeless elegance with rustic French charm. Picture a music room painted in soft dove gray with vintage toile wallpaper. A grand piano with polished wood sits atop a plush Aubusson rug in pastel hues. Crystal chandeliers cast warm light on gilded mirrors and a carved wooden sideboard displaying porcelain vases filled with fresh peonies. Lace curtains embroidered with delicate floral patterns frame tall windows, creating a serene, elegant space inspired by Dior's classic French country aesthetic. Thank you so much for joining me on this delightful tour of classic French country elegance inspired by Christian Dior. We've explored soft color palettes, intricate patterns, vintage furnishings, and the perfect blend of rustic charm with refined grace. I hope you feel inspired to bring a little bit of this timeless beauty into your own home. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Oraterra for more inspiring content, and leave your thoughts or questions in the comments. I love hearing from you. See you next time.